Hey everybody, my name is Wallace. I'm playing some 1515 chess here on lichess.org, sorry, and playing pereirax. As you can see, I'm rated 1633, so not at all strong. But this is something that I've been looking out for on YouTube for a while. Some lower rated players posting their games and posting their thoughts, and so I figured if no one else is doing it, I might as well. So here I'm going to play the opening I've been playing for a long time, the Scotch. I like it because it just opens up lines and leads to some fun attacking positions. I'll probably play a gambit of some sort, either the Goering gambit like this, or, well, no, he's going to do that. So, do I take? If I take, queen takes, pawn takes, queen, nope. So as you can see, this is just the working through the calculations, and I'm obviously not a strong player, so I'm just going to work through it. Take, take. So it doesn't work. Take, take. And these are the frustrating positions where I know that there's a refutation to this. I know that this is not a correct response to the Scotch. I just don't quite see it. So let's just keep looking. What if I take with a knight? Knight takes, pawn takes, and then queen's on the queen. It's not bad. But he gets a pawn there. Pinning the knight doesn't seem to work. Well, maybe. Take, 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 take. And then I've got this pawn to worry about. What will I do? Let's clear that. So, take, 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 take. Oh, that doesn't work. Let's take the knight. The take, take. Oh, he's offering a draw. That's fun. No draws. He's really stumped me. What if I just ignore it? Can I? Just push that pawn. Take. Don't like it. What about, oops. Knight out here. Well, he can take either way. I think I'm going to go take. Oh, that's clear. Take that pawn. If he takes here, I'll take the queen. Knight takes. And then get my knight in the center, one of these two squares, and go from there. Take. He takes. That's dumb. It doesn't work. Go for it. As you can see, you know, middling around here in the 1600s. A lot of this opening stuff doesn't necessarily come easy, and who knows, this could easily be a mistake. We'll have to see how it plays out. But yeah, like I said, this is something I've been looking for on YouTube for a while. Lower rated games, because I enjoy as much as anyone. This was the plan. Watching Chess Network and John Bartholomew and Chess Explained and others play the play bullet chess and play all sorts of exciting stuff, but it doesn't necessarily help me improve to watch that. It's just entertainment. So, I figured it might be nice to have someone out here blundering and just showing everyone, how it works at the low ratings. So my knight's under attack. There, he can't move his knight back out here because I'll take it and double his pawns. This pawn seems really good. If he pushes, take, nothing special there. Maybe. Let's see. Knight in the center just seems nice. He kicks. Come over here and start just developing. Eventually that pawn will fall. Oops. Let's go. So I think I like my position. This pawn structure is, a little unfamiliar for me, but I feel like it's not bad. I think I'm much more active and better developed. Thinking about something. Let's see if he pushes, I'll take. I don't know. We'll just have to see what he does. Oops. All right. Let's see. Bishop there. So that allows. Oh, it doesn't, because he can just push, obviously. That doesn't work. So just continue developing? I think that's the plan. Try and put pressure on that f7 pawn. I could develop and just immediately hit the knight, or hit the pawn, sorry. If he pushes, take. Yeah, and then start gaining space on the king side. I think that's the obvious move. I think that's what has to happen. Can he defend it? Yes, he goes there. Oh no, I take the bishop. Duh. Yeah, let's go for that. Do I want to go down here? I don't want to go down here because it's just push. Yeah. Yeah, and as is, I'm sure, it's pretty obvious, I'm not used to discussing my thoughts out loud as I play. So this is a learning experience for me. But we'll see how it goes. Just break the pin, he takes, I take. I've got the bishop pair in a wide open position. That pawn just can't last. And it's doing, my pawn's doing good work right now, keeping his knight out of there. So you don't want to, get into en passant stuff. Yeah, let's just break the pin and be happy if he gives us the bishop pair. Yep, alright. So, double attack. I think I should just take. He gets a defender of his pawn, but I get a defender of with my pawn, and I will castle queenside because the queens are off. There's no king safety is not a concern for me right now. I'll get the rook on the open d file and prevent him from castling queenside. Yeah, I like that. See what happens. And I'm trying to think through my moves. That's a problem I have often, is playing too fast and making silly mistakes in doing so. And you can see my opponent is playing very fast. He's got more time than we started with. But let's see. Just castle, claim the d file. Eventually get a bishop out here. I could do that now. What if he does this? No, I like claiming the d file. I think that's good. Are there any threats here? This knight's only got 2 happy squares. You can push that pawn at any time. And I'll just take. I guess I would exchange like that. If he took with his pawn, he's got a funky kingside pawn structure. Yeah, let's just castle queenside. Again, claim the d file. An idea might be to push this pawn. I'm just now realizing this. I should have looked at this earlier. If I push this pawn, now it really works, I think. I'm threatening here, and that's a nice double attack. And if he defends it, oops, he can just push there. I feel like that pawn's going to cause him trouble in the future. But I also feel like I should just keep developing, because I've not got all my pieces into the fray yet. Where's his knight coming? Here. I could just try and cut off his knight. That might be good. Gain some space on the king side. Limit his knight outposts. That's nice and slow and positional. And I don't think he has any immediate threats. This pawn is forever a weakness, but mine isn't great either. Oops, keep clicking everything wrong. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So if I go here, he goes here. Push to kick the knight. Where can he go? Can't go there. Can't go there. Can't go there. Can't go there. He can go there. And he's kind of useless. What's he looking at there? I can... Yeah, I like that a lot. Just try and nullify his knight as much as possible. If he pushes this pawn at this point, I may just do that. Try and just prove that he can't do anything with that pawn. That's interesting. I want to continue with my plan, gaining space. And his knight has to go back home, where he can push this pawn. But then I start, again, his king side starts falling apart. Gives him 3 pawn islands to my 2. And importantly, he just removed his only defender from this pawn. I think I've got all the time in the world to attack that pawn. Where's he coming? There. Oh, he's coming here to attack this pawn? That's a waste. Just push and start gaining space on the queen side. Yeah, I'm going to continue my plan. I like that. Because as much as my bishop isn't doing anything, I'm just now realizing I freed up that square, the g2 square for my bishop, attacking this pawn and this pawn, causing all sorts of problems. Yeah, that's real good. That knight is just terrible. The bishop's biting down on a rock. That's what he was doing with the bishop. He was just trying to castle queenside. I guess he can't castle kingside because then his knight is truly useless. No, I'm just going to go take the long diagonal, attack this pawn, maybe eventually think about something here. If he comes here, just push. I want to get this bishop facing this way at some point. So once this pawn is dealt with, maybe bishop here, bishop here. Okay, bishop back. I really think I want to trade the rooks. Although, there's a great video I saw, I can't remember who posted it, I'll have to find that and link it somehow. We said the best lesson you can learn in chess is to take is a mistake. Because right now, if I were to take, he would take and he'd have the open file. And vice versa, if he takes, I take. Can I get at this knight somehow? Need to defend that square if I want to. That's getting ahead of myself, that's no good. I think just simply rook here. Pawn push. Ooh. Pawn push is interesting there. Oh no, but he has to take back. And then I take with the rook. Yeah, let's just keep attacking. And if he takes, take. Actually, I might take with my king. It opens up this check, but just come back. Or I could even get centralized. I don't know. We'll see what he does. Yeah, I'm trying to focus on more positional themes. I mean, every single one of my games since I started playing chess again seriously a couple of years ago has been decided by some sort of tactic or another. And I feel like that leaves half the game out in the cold. So I've recently... He can't attack that pawn. If he pushes... I take. And then he's got another defender on this pawn. I'm running low on time, I'm talking too much. At some point I can just push. I've got to deal with that bishop. That bishop's real good. But if I just come here, yeah, so if he pushes, I ignore it and take the pawn. If he takes, I double his pawns. Yeah, let's do that. Hmm. And I recently started working with a chess coach that I met through lichess, and he's been pushing me to focus on the positional themes. Uh, and I wish I could remember who said it. I want to say Bobby Fischer, but I know I'm wrong. Uh, one of the chess greats once said, "Tactics flow from superior position," and so I need to be focused on position because I ended up uh, at the end of a game, you sit there and think, I don't know how I lost. Everything was working well. I had all my pieces moving, and you just miss. Wow, missed that move. Go here, here. Wow, 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 wow. I think I should trade. Give him the 3 pawn islands. His knight's back in the game. That was a good move. Oh wait, I'm winning a pawn. Take. Rook here. Bishop back here to protect that pawn. Yeah. This is fine. And I got to take en passant. That's fun. Notification of some kind. But now he's got this isolated pawn. Push pretty far. That is an interesting move. See, let's think here. If I push here, hit the knight, he just comes here to f5. I'm really running low on time. I'm thinking about just pushing the f pawn. And what if he just pushes? Go here. I gotta make a move. I think I'm just gonna push the f pawn because he can't take. Well, he can, but I should trade the rooks, get the bishop out, and this pawn is just a problem for him. Yeah, let's do it. Interesting developments. And important, he takes and it's hit my bishop, but I get to take with check. It's very important. All right, he's going for it. I'm just up a clear pawn now. Got the bishop pair. And it's an endgame. I really tend to struggle in endgames. I think I want to just continue with my queenside, or kingside, sorry, space. And lock down these 2 pawns, force him to forever have to deal with a strong pawn on f6. Let's go for it. And he can't move his king out here without first playing, so I'm going to move here because I will just grab the pawn. And let's look at that, actually. So if he pushes here to blunt my bishop, I mean, I kind of don't care. Well, he did it. Where's he going? I'm going to take this pawn. If he goes here, I mean, I just defend. If he pushes, I don't respond because he can't take. Yeah, I'm just going to grab this pawn. So if he comes here, defend, push, I will probably play, I'll just start defending a little bit, something like bishop here. Or I could play bishop back here and threaten, oh, well, it doesn't matter, he's not going for that. Let's see. So his bishop's back in the game. I think I'm just going to lock down this side. Check. Income. Oops. Oh, check. He can come back. Don't know that I've gained anything. I can threaten to trade off a bishop pair, or a pair of bishops rather. I'm just going to close that down. He pushes. I don't respond. I prepare with bishop d2. Take, and these pawns are so strong. This pawn is a major target for me. I'll come in here. Or you can just avoid all the exchanges. That's interesting. I think I'll just come here, and he has to move the knight. I mean, he doesn't have to move it there, but if he does, I'll trade. Yeah, this is going real well. But I mean, there's, you know, a huge, what's that, 220-point rating gap. It's to be expected. Of course, I'm talking real confident. I'm feeling a blunder coming on. Okay, so he went for that. Trade. Bring the bishop back here, because that ties down his bishop pretty solidly. I've got to have a plan, though. Because he can start bringing his king. 2 moves and he's got this pawn. Well, he's not going for it. Attack the bishop. He can't take because I queen. So he has to move here. And I gotta get my king into the game soon. I don't know, let's play for tricks. If he doesn't, I mean, he moves here. I need to start pushing my pawns on the queen side. Oh, he made the right move. He's attacking this pawn. Yeah, I know. So just push there. He can't move either of these pawns. He's running into a point where there are no good moves. He needs to be attacking this pawn. I need to get my king over there so he can't do that. Let's go here. Just in case he wants to push this pawn, I can take it. Wow. Okay, I'm going to just get my king into the center finally. Way too slow on that. Well, now I'm going to win this pawn. And I believe I'm faster. Because if he comes to defend it like that, you know, I win the, oh well, I win the bishop. Yeah, he really needs to be attacking this pawn. I feel like I've made all kinds of mistakes in the endgame here. I really struggle in the endgame. I need to work on that. But I think we were winning regardless, and now, I mean, we're totally winning. It's just a matter of not stalemating. Because I think I can just pre-move that, win the bishop, and now he's finally going after those pawns. Actually, he's defending. I'm going to come back here and push to victory. He needs to come here. I mean, it's just way too late. And now for my terrible mating technique. Let's just take here. I really should be able to do this without two queens. And then move my king up. Let's try it. If I ever feel like it's getting too much, I'll just push here and go for the win. Oh, no, he went in for it. Where can he go? There and there. And either way, yeah. Either way, this move is mate, I believe. Oh, no, he can push here. Oh, wait, now. Duh. Not seeing anything. Yep. That actually went pretty smoothly. I could probably pre-move this, but we'll see what he does. Well, this game went pretty smoothly. But again, I mean, the rating difference is pretty extreme. Video's gone on a little long. I'll do some brief analysis of just what I noticed once this is finished. But I'm not going to be able to say anything profound. Just kind of want to go look at that that opening position when he pushed, what was it, d5? I want to look at that a little further. I'll probably just turn on the engine and see what I'm quote-unquote supposed to do. I know there's theory there. There has to be. Someone has tried that before in the history of chess. Come on, man. Let's do something. And this is one of the rare situations I often run into when playing people. Someone will lose connection, and after, I don't know how long it is, 60 seconds or something, it offers, do you want to claim victory or declare a draw? And I always let that run out. You know, I let that just spend the time. I don't want to, if someone's internet is bad, there's no reason for them to take a bad loss. But this is a situation where if he were to disconnect right now, I would claim victory because it's victory. Let's actually, while we're waiting, let's just go look. So what did I do? I did this, went to a queenless middle game, which is a little boring. I like attacking. And his development is a little bit wonky with the knight on d8. I just develop, break the pin. He very eager to trade and give me the bishop pair immediately. Was this ever, oops, let's go forward one. Was this ever a consideration? Just, he didn't move, did he? No. That's scary. Was there ever anything against f7? I always love attacking f7. Because of course I do. I don't think so here. He can just... I mean, there's no follow-up with a queen check or a knight here. No, I think just trading the knight, going into a relatively equal... I say equal. I have this d file, and I feel like that's really good. And I kept claiming that my pawn was strong and his was weak. I'm not sure that's accurate, but I mean, it worked out that way. How did my e-pawn end up, actually? I'm curious. Can't recall right off the bat. And it changed these noises. Oh, that's right, the en passant. That pawn ended up queening. Yeah. So, yeah, I stand by it. My e-pawn was strong. Still just waiting around. Give him more time. Well, if you've sat around this long, I'm amazed. But thank you. I appreciate it. I'll try and keep posting fairly regularly. I've got a vague goal of by the end of 2017 being something like 1850 on lichess, which again isn't strong by any means, but it's I'm gonna say competent. You know, actually playing the game as opposed to just random tactics. I'm pretty pleased I saw that move. I often miss that, and I miss moves like that, and I would have just gone for the brute force, or whatever, and get 2 queens and do it that way. And he's gonna use all his time. I don't know who to. I'm no good at this game. Maybe there's some brilliant move. I mean, there's not. There's not. It's over. But I don't know. A lot of people aren't going to want to sit around for 40-45 minutes watching a low-rated player play chess. But I think it might be interesting to someone out there, the thought process of someone who's just beginning to figure out that there's something else to the game. But let's go back to somewhere in the middle. Not convinced trading the knights was necessarily best, but I guess, because I go there and threaten this, but he just castles. And I guess maybe trading the knight is just good. Leaves us with a even game, but I have the tempo. That's not how that word works. I have the initiative here because I have the move. So I get this D file. And he wasted time. I feel like he should have played his knight here and tried to get into the center faster. Try for counterplay that way. I feel like this move is just puts him out on the rim, and I get to eventually shut him down. And he wasted time with that move, and then this move. I feel like I'm not sure why he didn't just castle short. I feel like that's just fine. Maybe even better, because he gets to start in, it's opposite side castling, you get some interesting attacks that way. Yeah, oops, castle short, rook over here, challenge the D file. I don't know. But he has spent, what is it now? I mean, it was 13 minutes at the start of this move. And we're at 7:30. 6.5 minutes. A little frustrating, but yeah, what can you do? But these are the kind of games I'm looking to, you know, play more. Something with a little bit of you know, moves like where am I? Oh well, no, I'm navigating terribly. I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's moving back and forth. God, that's embarrassing. Getting into, where did I go? H3 and G4. These are moves I wouldn't have played even 2 weeks ago, because I just wouldn't think about it. I wouldn't think about cutting off the knight and, you know, making him even worse. I would have put bishop here and really pushed for an attack on f7, which again I brought up, but yeah. So I feel like that this kind of stuff, you know, that's why this game changed, because his pawn structure didn't do anything till here. Yeah. I love taking en passant. I really wish that worked. But I guess I have to do it once. You can't be greedy. Yep. But please, in the comments, feel free to leave any suggestions, any critiques. My ears are wide open. Is that a phrase? It's a weird saying. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing better to do. Might as well. Let's look at that opening position. So what? You know, I took here. Offering these, there's probably a word for that when the black and white pawns are on the wrong side like this. This is important that, well, what if he took with the king? I might just be down a pawn. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I bet that's true. Takes with the king. I have no good defender of this pawn. I have to move the knight. Oof, I bet that's wrong. I bet that's not even close. Let's see. So what else is there in this position? We look at this, take here, I just don't see. Maybe develop the knight? Bet that's real good. So where's the queen go? Queen can't. Let's see. What's the threat here? Take with the queen. Knight to c3. The worry is he's got two attackers on it, but I have two defenders. That's totally what I should have done. Because then I get to take here. He can take. Honestly, though, with the queens off, I don't know that I'd take with the knight. I'd probably take with the king. Keep the, I don't mind the king in the center in that situation. Yeah, that has to be what should have happened. Let's look at that again. So I take here. Well, what does he do instead? Take with the knight? That's interesting. But it doesn't work. Take. I mean, do that, but that's just nonsense. Oops. I wish. So if he takes with the knight, I take here, take, and yeah, I'm just a pawn. Alright, he's running out of any possible time to waste at this point. Take with the pawn. I think he just has to retreat the knight. Well, no, I guess this isn't terrible. Or am I up a pawn? Yeah, I'm up a pawn, because queen has to go back. Take there. I guess queen doesn't have to go back. Queen can check here. Oh, there's no check because my knight's there. Duh. But let's say queen pins the knight. Oh, I take his knight. No, wait, my pawn's there. God, I'm just terrible. I'm going to be real frustrated if I win this on time. So, queen over there. Take. And then I can't take. If he takes back, I can. It's just a wide open center, but comes with check. I don't like that at all. There it is. All right. Well, him a GG. I don't know. Just I'm curious at this point. Let's see. What was I supposed to do? Take with the knight. It's only 0.7, so I don't mind. I wonder if he even takes back. We're not going to look at this for too long. How about that? So he gets a double pawn. Yeah, that's just better, obviously. How bad is that? Oh, it's not bad at all. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you for sitting through this long video. Hopefully you found it mildly entertaining. Hope to have some more exciting games to come. Alright, thanks a lot.